Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this logo and want to do it with these exact letters. I'm not sure how to draw that yet, but I'm going to work on that next. The letters came out almost exactly like that. I could maybe make it a little bit shorter, but I did it three different ways just to kind of show them a way to do it. So first of all, you need a form. And I just did a video a while back on this, taking the six-sided polygon tool, set on six-sided, and then just, you can hold down the control button or not, and just get, whatever you want. Then you can make, the shape, so it's almost like a home plate of a baseball field. I'm going to draw a line holding down the control button, and then I'm going to just put it like right in there, let's say. And then I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool to make a new shape. That's all it did. And then I'll left click, right click. And I hope I remember what font that was. RH. And I think I went on the internet and got it. It blocked letters. So that's it right there. Now, if you look at mine, it's got this little notch up here where the original does not. Very easily to fix. Let's go ahead and convert it to a curve. So I went to Object, Convert to Curve, and I'll left click, right click. And by converting it to a curve, you get nodes. We want that node right in between those two nodes. So I'm going to select those two nodes, and I'm going to go right here. I'm going to add a node. Now, I actually added the node there. I'm going to delete it. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to bring in an indexing line, and then I'm going to take my, I don't have my indexing line showing. I'm going to take this and just put it like right there, and I'm pretty close. I can actually delete that line or that node and that node. Now, let me take away the indexing lines. This is a curve that almost looks like an A now besides that. So we're going to take this shape. We'll actually make this a little bit smaller. And we're going to make some duplicates of this and try it three different ways. And I hit the plus key on the keyboard because if I would have hit the duplicate key, it would have gone over there. And now I'm going to make three copies of this. I'm just hitting the plus key on the keyboard. Plus key on the keyboard puts it in the same spot. Now we're going to use the envelope tool first. This is all grouped together. I'm going to go to Effects and go down to the envelope. And there's many, many settings. Let's try vertical and go right here to create an envelope form and put it in there. Now, this is almost like the original, with the exception it looks like it's coming out where this is almost look 3D. Now, you could put that in that shape by selecting them both and hitting EC, and it put it in that shape. Don't really have to do that. Now, the other way would be to take this and try horizontal. And let's just see if it works. Create a new envelope. See, that gives you that other one. It's a different logo for sure, but you can see it fits. I hit C and E on the keyboard. I think the only way to really do it is to use and just do it manually. And what we're going to do, you could actually probably use an envelope form, but let's make this a little bit smaller. And let's put it in that corner with my X. Now my shape isn't going to be near long enough, so I can take my shape now, holding down the control button, or either not. Let's go like right there. Now I'm right quite on the corner, so I'm going to take it away. I actually want it right there, don't I? And then I'm going to make it wider. And I do have snap to object on, so it snaps to it. And then we could actually still make it a little bit longer by just holding down the control button and make it a little bit longer. Let's see the original. Yeah, the original has a a cut line all the way across. So I really need, well, what I can do now is, because this is a curve, I can take the shape tool. I'd grab both nodes and holding down the control button. What the control button does, it limits your hand movement. And then grab these two, hold down the control button. See, if I didn't have the control button down, I could move it too much easily. And even if you're here and you hit the control button, it'll go right back. Control button. Now in this, you could only have to really do the one, but we'll do both of them. Now you don't have to cut these off because we're going to use the Smart Fill tool. See how big this is? It's almost 3.6. So we'll make our nudge factor 4. We'll take our Smart Fill tool and move that over. Now, it's pretty close to the original. I might be a little bit long. Try to grab both these. I might be a little bit long, but not too much. Then you could rectify that by putting it back in there, and you don't even have to do much to it. And you could do this, just make it a little bit shorter, holding down the control button. And now to get these together, let's go EC. Well, that didn't work because I had to, remember I made new objects, so now I group them together. So I had two objects, I'm gonna go EC. And you can see I'm just a little bit over the edge now. So all you have to do is take that and left click, right click, and bring that down to there. And then just Smart Fill it again. And you've made them a little bit shorter because you've trimmed off that amount. I'm going to work on that crown. Right now, I'm not seeing how to do it. Let's look at this in black and white, like in the logo. Let's draw a box. Let's turn our logo white. Let's take the box, and I'm left clicking and making a fill. Go up to Object, Order, back a page. I'd have to say, well, the only difference I see is the R is a little bit different, but that could be fixed. I mean, all you have, well, let's just fix it real quick. Let's back up to where it was. I like doing it where you can see the lines. So all we need to do is that square basically goes down there. Very easily take those nodes and let's see where those squares, so that it actually makes a square box and then it doesn't go up. So let's bring up an indexing line. Remember, I've got mine turned off, so I'm going to turn them back on. And I'm going to bring that, let me zoom in. I'm going to bring it to the bottom of that box. Now with the shape tool, let me zoom in. With the shape tool, we can grab all three of these nodes at one time, holding down the control button. Now in the original, it doesn't have it's a flat line. And so what you could do is take this one node, holding down the control button. Now let's see if it doesn't look more like the original. It could maybe go in a little bit deeper, but you get the idea. Let's just do it. Shape tool. Move that over. I'd have to say my box is a little bit, a little bit thicker than theirs. And that could be, fixed. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.